Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Bash Watson, back with another epic gamer gameplay on RuneScape. We're still cutting down trees. Nothing's changed. I guess we're a bit higher level. We're 11.1% of the way to, what are we right now? To 98. It's pretty good. We're almost 99. And then I'll get my cape, which is all I've been asking for and waiting for. But as you notice, we are no longer in the woodcutting guild. I wanted to have a bit of more of a challenge whenever I played the game. So we went back to Draynor, and we're basically fighting bots for logs. That's not actually what happened. Well, it is what happened. We are fighting bots for willow logs, but what happened was that I ran out of membership time, and I didn't want to spend money. I have a bunch of logs in my inventory that I forgot to sell to get enough for a bond, so we can get that. My Twitch Prime membership didn't work. I connected my account, didn't get the membership, so we're back in Draynor, cutting willows, like I said, competing with bots, like Ducky Spike. No, they're probably not. Well, you know what? Honestly, I was gonna say they're probably not a bot, but on a free server, everyone's pretty much a bot. I mean, being on a free server, I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life that you're playing RuneScape on a free server? I can't believe people actually still do this, but, you know. And what we have to do is drop all the logs. We don't go to the bank anymore. We have to give ourselves carpal tunnel, dropping willow logs out of our inventory. It's just... I'm sorry, I'm irritated. Also, my mouse wheel's broken, so I can't even zoom in without going into the settings and just look at my character's beautiful physique, as well as amazing flannel shirt and fantastic tight pants. And you cannot forget about the trapper hat, but what's the point of even looking at it anyway? My mouse wheel probably broke on purpose because they're all members objects anyway. They don't do anything. All they do is make it look like I was rich at one point in my life, and now I've hit rock bottom. We're in hard times right now. But, you know, the RuneScape economy's tough, and it's not going to stop us from getting that level 99 woodcutting cape. But I am sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, guys. I've just been busy doing stuff like going to the grocery store, eating food, sleeping, you know, things that on my list of things to do in a day are ahead of RuneScape, so it's kind of just been on the back burner. We haven't been working on it, but we're back in it. I don't quite remember what level we were in the last video in woodcutting, but we're definitely a higher level now, so we have made some progress. We've honestly only gotten one level in the willow trees, even though I've probably spent 3 times as long here, but it is what it is, and we gotta make it. I did plan on actually recording a video from whenever I hit level 97, but oh jeez, stole my tree. Yeah, okay. Ruining my efficiency. Anyway, I did plan on making a video whenever we hit level 98, but I just kind of got antsy and I hit level 90, or 97, I mean. I hit it off camera. You know, I was just on the bus and I had my phone and I just wanted to cut some trees, okay? And honestly, I don't regret it at all. I have 0 regrets about it. And, yeah. 11.5%. That's 0.4 since we started. We are really breezing through these willow logs, these willow trees, collecting the logs. And you could be wondering, hey, why don't you just get the willow logs and get yourself a new membership or something? But to me, willow logs are so cheap that I'd rather just drop them. I mean, the efficiency to me, the XP is just way more important. And if I really wanted to, I could probably invest in this video game, maybe get a month or two of membership status, so I could go and just be lazy in the woodcutting guild. But to be honest, I've never felt so empowered while cutting down trees than in a free server competing with bots at willow trees in Draynor. And it sounds like it's a terrible experience, although right now, not too bad. Not a lot of people on. It actually isn't too bad. And the reason for that is because I've never been so engaged in this really high intensity, fast paced, just truly perfect video game than when I was cutting down willows. I mean, the woodcutting guild, yeah, it's cool. You're around a lot of other people who share your interests, which include cutting down trees. That's about it. But over here, you're with a lot of other people. Like, you got this guy. He's unironically rocking the cabbage cape. Can't blame him though. It's kind of cool. Oh wait, maybe he's. Wait, is that a? Oh no, that's the cabbage cape. Yeah, that's it. That's it. But yeah, you got that guy. You have this guy. He looks kind of like what's that band from the 2000? Actually, all of them. He just looks like the lead singer of every 2000s punk in quotation marks band. And there's me, just an absolute piece of work, the ultimate gamer. You can see with my just great speckled cape, as well as my as we discussed earlier, beautiful physique and lumberjack garb. But it is a fun. It's just a lot more engaging. I usually, whenever I'd be in the woodcutting guild, I'd be reading a book, or I don't know, maybe doing a little bit of homework, studying a little bit, working on my future aspirations, maybe playing a little bit of music on the side while I was cutting down trees. But whenever I'm doing this is the one thing I'm focused on, and I really think it's good for my mental health. It's forcing me to not multitask, which is something I've really been dealing with recently, and it's honestly been a huge issue that's been ruining my life, to be honest. I can't seem to focus on one thing at a time. I'll go in. I went to the Avengers Endgame, and I just couldn't watch the movie. I had to take out my phone and just start messing around with it just so I could keep my eyes or keep engaged in the movie, because I was getting bored. I was bored within the first 5 minutes, and that movie was 3 hours long. So this little exercise of will with the cutting down the willow trees, wow, I'm good. It's been helping me out. It's been helping me out a lot. I have noticed that overall my physical health has definitely degraded since I've started doing this. I've been spending a lot more time indoors, hours at a time, at my chair, with my eyes stuck on the screen. I think I'm starting to go cross-eyed. Sometimes things get a bit blurry. Like when I try and look outside, the sunlight's too bright that I can't even just walk through my parking garage to my vehicle without sunglasses on. It's getting rough. I think my skin's becoming paler than well, the seagull right there, so not too great on that side of things, but it's all gonna be worth it once I get this level 99 woodcutting cape and I am able to flex on all these kids, which I don't even know what they're doing. I mean, these guys, they're guaranteed lower than me in woodcutting. I feel bad for them. I mean, cutting down trees on a free server. What are you doing? What are you doing? Obviously, you may be thinking, yeah, okay, but you're doing the same thing, but it's not the same. I'm level 97, so I mean, come on. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, back to the woodcutting experience. One thing I do miss is that the woodcutting guild music was definitely some of the best that I've heard in the game. Something about it, just I think it's just the feeling of being there. Is really you can feel it in the song. Whenever I hear it, I can smell the pine needles and the chipped wood. Oh man, it brings back, man, just thinking about it brings back memories. This Draynor song's okay. Personally, I wish it was Port Sarim right next door. The music over there is a lot more uplifting, I'd say. But this is okay too. I guess I could change to it, but that would kind of ruin my immersive woodcutting experience. So I'm gonna refrain from doing that. Although I think I might have done that in the last video, but I've definitely changed my ways and I've become more of a gamer. And oh, sorry about that, guys. Forgot I can't check my advanced stats using Rune Light whenever I'm recording a video. I'm doing it for you guys though. I'm slaving through this without being able to look at my advanced stats for the viewers, for you guys, because I know you enjoy this awesome content that I'm providing right now. I'm certainly enjoying it as well. Just the sound of the rune axe hitting the willow tree. That actually reminds me of another thing that I actually do miss, and as you can tell, I've actually been enjoying this dive into, I guess, kind of poverty, being on a free server. But one thing I do miss is my dragon axe, not because of its efficiency or anything like that. It's just that it's a pretty looking tool. As you can see on my YouTube banner, actually, I have a dragon axe there. And unfortunately, I will not be able to put that in my thumbnail of this video, and I'll have to make a whole new thumbnail, which is going to be a pain. The last one was really a struggle. I really worked hard to make sure we centered that dragon axe on the black background, and this time we're gonna have to use a rune axe, or else I won't be honest in my thumbnail, and I'm all about honesty in my content. So we gotta bring the rune axe in the thumbnail to make sure no one's deceived. But basically, if you're on a free server, I'm pretty sure this is what you do when you hit level 99. I honestly didn't check before I started doing this. Not that I would need to check, because I do know everything about woodcutting there is to know. I am the lumberjack, and the fact that I'm not level 99 yet is really just, it's sad. It's really sad. It's just, it says more about the game than me. But anyway, yeah, I think this is the correct way to hit level 99 on a free server, just if you want to be as efficient as possible. You can't really cut yew trees too well. And the only reason you do that is for money, and you have to go buy Varrock to Grand Exchange. Not the best. Oh, what's another one? You can't get the teak trees, can't get the redwood trees, which, if we would have been a member still, I would have done redwoods. Just mostly for the fact that I'm doing redwoods, being over level 90, but this week we're back at willows, which, if there's one thing bad I'm going to say about willows, okay, if there's two things bad I'm going to say about willows, they're the ugliest tree in the game. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This tree has like scoliosis or something. Another thing, other than just being the most hideous tree in the game, is that they sell for nothing. So I have to drop them. And as I stated earlier, the carpal tunnel is something I've been dealing with. I've been wearing a splint to sleep every night around my wrist. Not because I'm trying to prevent it, but because it's already happened. And honestly, there's nothing I can do about that. It's probably worth it. And after I get my woodcutting cape, I probably won't have to worry about it. Well, until I go for my mining cape, in which case I don't have a choice but to re-aggravate my wrist and deal with some carpal tunnel again, probably to the point where I have to get my hand amputated because of the lack of blood flow, but that's alright. The things you do for gaming is just... it's just a requirement for life fulfillment, so... we'll keep smacking the trees and keep dropping the logs. Man, I really wish this pink-haired nice lady would leave Ducky Spike. I'll try and reason with him. Let's see if they respond to my words. Okay, they haven't responded to my message, but they did run to the bank, and hopefully they'll have a different mindset whenever they return back, and they've listened to my request. And by my request, it was an order, as I used a period, not a question mark. Because I control these willow trees. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Are they gone? Did we... oh my god. I think we just secured... oh, yes. All it took was not even an ask, a demand. And we got what we wanted. And what we wanted was our own set of trees. And they're gone. Look at this guy. He's not even daring. He's not even daring to come to our 2 trees right here. As we have control of this excellent wood cutting situation here of the 2 trees, so we hardly even have to move our body. We don't even have to walk. I impress myself sometimes on how commanding I am of social situations in the RuneScape world. Unfortunately, it doesn't translate to the real world the same way, but it doesn't matter. This is my world anyway. Anyway, I think this has been a really good video, as I see another guy coming in with an iron pickaxe of all pickaxes he could have. So I think I'll be ending it here as soon as this inventory is full. I just want to say thank you for all of you who have been keeping up with the journey, the adventure, the amazing story of me eventually hitting level 99. It's really been a great journey. It's been an honor to create this content for all of you. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate the ability to play RuneScape. So thank you, Jagex. Thank you, YouTube. And everyone, I wish you a good night or a good day. Later, gamers.